Darts suck. There's the champ.
Winner, winner!
I wasn't very good. Hey, look, there's Joe. Darkness. Let's wait for some light. There we go. So just heading back from the darts. It was pretty fun. I wasn't very good, but you know, I haven't thrown a dart for probably 30 years. So, oh, now we've got light. But it was a fun evening. We had 4 games. I won 1, which there was much celebration. But no, good night with the work crew. Yeah, now on to the hotel. Big old underground journey for me tonight. So I'm right at the end of the district line, which means Wimbledon. I've never been to Wimbledon, and unfortunately it's going to be too dark to even find probably the tennis courts, because that's what everybody knows Wimbledon for. So I don't know what's there, but we'll find out. Alright, Wimbledon, end of the line. Here we go again, it's another frickin' Travelodge. But like I've said before, they're just cheap at the minute. So I think this one is less than 60 quid. It was honestly the most affordable, and trust me, I am looking to stay in other hotels, but it has proven pretty difficult. But this one looks a little bit more inviting than the previous ones. What have I got opposite? I've got a Bills and a pub with live sports. But, you know, let's do it right. Travelodge. Brilliant. There we go. I've started to notice these in Travelodges recently, and I actually quite like them because it gives you a nice little map of the area. So for a start, I'm seeing, okay, let's do the highlights. Brilliant. Oh, bowling from T-Rex. It's all sorts of stuff. Only thing I can't see is the tennis. Ah, there it is. A windmill museum. I want to go to a windmill museum. Is that a museum of windmills? Hmm. Oh, I'm quite close. Anyway. Got some art going on. I guess that is Wimbledon, the tennis centre court. Or maybe that's centre court because it's got the roof. I don't know, help us out. Help us out. Wow, what an honour. What an honour. Well, let's have a little look. Again, I don't know what this is. I appreciate all this art, but there's no context. Well, these are just the same as what was on the outside. Thank you, Travelodge. A familiar looking carpet. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, that's weird. That smell, and why am I don't know why I'm telling you this, but there's a smell. And I used to work in a hotel. I used to work in a Legoland hotel back in the day. I was only there a couple of months in between jobs, but The smell just took me straight there. It's a hotel smell. More art, wallpaper. Machine, let's see how much a Snickers is. So much it doesn't even tell you. Quid, I reckon. This is the bar. Seems quite nice, isn't it? So, 2-course dinner, $12.95. Tempted, I haven't eaten. Unlimited breakfast, well, we've done that before, haven't we? And this is that area. So all the breakfast, you know, use your imagination, folks. There you go, that's what we've got. There you go. Good imagination. Beans. Probably toast and stuff. But there, yeah, bread and pancakes and stuff, and the juices and the drinks. Imagination. So that's the restaurant area as well. Which is cool. So they're staring at me, probably wondering what I'm doing. Wow. I am on the Rafael Nadal floor. I feel like I need to go up all the others and see what crazy shit is on the other floors. What an honour. Okay. Here. Familiar corridors. Right at the end. Where are we? Right in the corner. Well. This looks like I've got the smallest room in the hotel. Nah, it's not that bad. It's there's a very strong smell in you. It's a clean smell, but it's quite strong, like headache inducing potentially, you know. But well, you know what? I was hoping for a tennis theme right there, but it's got a name. There's a little bird that doesn't look unlike Twitter. What's that in the corner? That's where you'll find me, I guess. So, alright, so what have we got here? We have the big old bed that we're used to from Travelodge now. Is there anything here that is a surprise? I don't think so. We got spare pillows. We got a pretty small TV. We got the bogus Taifu tea bags. But these stuff, I'm actually quite a fan. I'm getting quite used to these. I think I like them, especially the decaf one. I've been kind of taking them home and having them in the night. I'm always a fan of these chairs. I don't think it's something I would want in the house, but it's not far off. And you know what? I'm looking at this through the foam, and I'm not sure the colours are coming across very well. There you go. You can see how bright the blue is. And yeah, there you go. You've got power either side of the bed. Nice little table. Tiny little shitty kettle. Oh, that's different. What does that do? Oh, I'm a bit scared to pull it. I'm not sure what it is. Curtains. They're pretty thick. They're pretty clean. And what have we got down there? So that's the front. So there's bills again, and there's that bar. That looks like some sort of supermarket. No, it doesn't. I think might be you know what, I don't know. I thought it was a gym, but I think it's a reflection. I can't tell. Either way, outside the window, we're on the road. Okay, That's different. Looks like a newer shower curtain. And I'd like to think they've gone dark at the bottom just to cover up the scum that often appears on shower curtains. But this looks clean. Yeah, this is, you know, the smell I was talking about earlier. That's where we are. And again, they always turn the showers away as if they're shy. And so far, each time they've done that, it's been because it's been dribbly. So I guess we'll find out in the morning. And yeah, look, everything is a-okay cleanliness wise. I'm not gonna open that. Let's just assume here. And there's me. Hey everyone. Let's do the bed test. Bed test time. Well, the last couple of Travelodges, the beds have been quite firm. So I hope it's a nice soft bed. I'd like a good sleep. I would say somewhere in the middle. I would say that's not as comfy as some of the other beds. It feels quite firm, but I'm going to put that down to maybe being new. That's what I'd like to believe. I'm done with pillow tests. Every time I use them, I just say yeah, fine, and then I have the shittest of sleeps. So whatever. Pillows are just pillows. I'll make them work. Okay, yeah, that's the room. What I like about it is this. Whoa, all this. I like the fact that the wall has been painted, and that it's a lovely little navy. And actually, the hotel art actually goes well with it. So this is a nice-ish room. It's quite spacious too. If I was so inclined, I could do some yoga, or some press-ups, or some squats, or some burpees, or some sit-ups, or some exercise, you know. I could do some stuff. Run around in circles, do some skipping, do some jump rope. I don't have to do a chair test. Just barely comfortable, I suppose. It's not a chair you would fall asleep in, but it is comfortable. Let's try the other chair. For a desk chair, comfortable. You would do the job. Just want to say I was right, it was a gym from my window. But yeah, this is a pretty nice area. Plenty of stuff. Restaurants and so on. There's a Uniqlo, which is awesome. One of my favourite shops. There's definitely supermarkets here, so worst case I can jump in Morrison's or Tesco. But I'm gonna walk down the road and see what's here. Oh, that's a shame. Waffle Meister. Wonder what time that opens in the morning. Five Guys, screw Five Guys. I would have loved Uniqlo to be open. Quick pop in. Waterstones, brilliant. TK Maxx. See, this place has everything I need. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, little food huts. That would have been cool. Yeah, look at this. You got CEX, you got Waterstones, TK Maxx, Uniqlo. It's like they're all my favourite shops. And then you got a theatre at the end of the road. Behind me is the Curzon. Wimbledon has everything that a person could need. Well, that's just brilliant. I love a cocktail place at the best of times, but if you give me a fun kind of pun as well, tequila mockingbird, I think that's brilliant. Here's the theatre, by the way. Looks like the Bodyguard is possibly on, not sure. Some dude called Gulliver. Well, although there's plenty of restaurants and things like that. Oh, look at that. How very swish. With chandeliers and a red light. Morning everyone. Okay, Travelodge, Wimbledon. Yep, it's a Travelodge. There are differences because I guess it's because it's got tennis, it can have a theme. So that's something that we haven't seen in a Travelodge yet. It's like, hey, we're in Wimbledon, what can we do? I know, let's have pictures of Wimbledon tennis courts on the walls. That sounds like a great idea, let's do it. Wait boss, I got another one, go on. How about we name each floor after a tennis player? Great idea, do it. Can we start with Andy Murray? Sure. Let's give him the ground floor where there's nothing. Superb honour. So yeah, I'm on the Rafael Nadal floor. I'm very tempted to wander up and down the stairs to see which other tennis players have had this prestigious honour bestowed upon them. Just in case I do that, place your bets now, folks. Who do you think is going to show up? Place your bets now. So the room itself is fine, it's quiet. I thought it'd be a little bit noisier because of the road, but turned out that the window was open when I came in, so that's why it was noisier than I thought. The big negative about this room is I can't get any data. I can't get any signal. So I tried to phone my wife, couldn't get through. Tried to kind of get on the internet, wouldn't load up. So this morning I planned on getting up a little earlier and going for a really small wander just to see what's around before I have to jump on a train for like maybe 8:15. But without data in the room, I don't know where I'm going, so it's something that, instead of being pre-planned, is something I'm gonna have to do like on the move. For all I know, let's say the tennis courts, for example, that could be 2 miles away for all I know, but then it could also just be 200 meters around the corner, and I just don't know his day. Yeah, having no signal in the room when they charge you for Wi-Fi is a bit naughty. Future Tony jumping in. Yeah, the tennis courts are miles away. Well, not miles, but too far for me to get to this morning. Then I get a stop away on the tube. So we'll do that another time, maybe. Be nice to, I think I'd like to come back in the daylight, actually have a wander around the park and things like that, so we'll do it another time. Maybe even stay here again, maybe. Who knows? The only other negative, is there I suppose it's a negative, is that flush on the toilet, because I don't have any trust in it. So it looks fine. Like it gets rid of what it needs to in maybe 3 or 4 presses, but if I wanted to do anything more, would I have the confidence in the flush, or would I be there for like 20 minutes just pressing it, because in good conscience I can't leave it there, if you know what I mean. Well, that's going to be a fun tag for the video. I paid £65 for the room, I believe. It's a Thursday night, and I was very much in the situation where I could not find anything for less than 70, except the Travelodge. I think everything else for some reason was about 90 quid. So I was forced into Travelodge. But going forward, I know that next week is not a Travelodge. I know that the one after that is not a Travelodge. So we got a break from Travelodges for a little bit, which is good. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next week. I'm not sure how many people actually get to the end of the videos, but if you do, just for fun, just subscribe. I kind of enjoy seeing little incremental increases. I know they're not big numbers, but even a couple of subscribes a week makes me smile, like that, but maybe less fake. Thanks everyone, have a lovely day, hopefully see you next week, bye. Third floor, Serena Williams. Fourth floor, John McEnroe. Fifth floor, Bjorn Borg. Sixth floor, Tim Henman. Seventh floor, Novak Djokovic. The first floor, as far as I can tell, does not have a tennis player attached to it, so Anna Raducanu, if you work hard, you can achieve anything, including first floor in Travelodge, Wimbledon.